Be More Global, a community rooted in resilience. West Baltimore, a neighborhood with deep roots. In Midtown Evanston, elders still recall when neighbors looked out for one another, local professionals lived on every block, and the scent of fresh bread drifted through the streets. But in time, systems and policies, redlining, blockbusting, predatory lending, fractured that fabric. What followed was the slow erosion of health, security, and trust. Still, the people remain, and so does their spirit. Our project, Be More Global, at the Community Walkthrough Theater began with a question. Can we learn from the world to heal at home? We wanted to understand our community's most pressing health needs and explore how global solutions might offer new ways forward. We started not with assumptions, but with listening. We hosted focus groups and one-on-one interviews with residents between the ages of 17 and 89. They told us about their lives, their losses, and their hopes. Mental health came up again and again. So did confusion about health information, food insecurity, isolation, and the feeling of being left behind. That's when the Global Learning Framework became our guide. We looked abroad to communities with limited resources but rich ingenuity, like the Friendship Bench in Zimbabwe, where elders support mental health through everyday conversations, or ACT. Nairobi in Kenya, in art and storytelling to address health and COVID-19 challenges. These weren't just programs, they were proof that when communities are trusted to lead, real change happens. So we brought these stories back to West Baltimore, not to copy, but to adapt. And we asked, could something like this work here? The responses were hopeful and honest. Young people said, I'd love to see how Cuba or Portugal is handling addiction. Elders added, if it's going somewhere else, it better fit us and listen to us first. We faced real challenges, weather delays, tech issues, and the heartbreaking loss of a beloved community member. Some partners had to step back due to life changes, but we kept going because what we were building wasn't just a report, it was a relationship. We now have a clearer picture of what the community wants and needs. People are open to global partnerships as long as they are local in heart and practice. Already, we've built bridges between generations and elevated long overlooked voices. Now, we're preparing for our next phase, a pilot program that fuses international insights with community wisdom, a space for healing, dialogue, and growth, a place where residents can not only learn from the world, but teach it too. Because what began as a question is becoming a movement, and communities like Midtown Evanston don't need to be saved, they just need to be supported. Thank you so much for having us here today.